Assalamu alaikum. Dear viewers, in this video we will discuss about the different tools that are available in the annotation category of the home tab and the different tools available in the layers category in the home tab and the other remaining these tools. In the previous video we have discussed these tools in detail and its functions and where it is to be used. So these tools were discussed in the previous video. So now we will proceed and will discuss the next tools that are available in the home tab. So if you are new, please subscribe for more informative videos. So the tools that are available in the annotation categories is the first one is text. It plays a very important role in a drawing. So through this text you will explain your drawing to the one who are reading or want to understand your drawing. So text plays a very important role in a drawing. So through this tool you can add text to your drawing. So in the drop down menu there are two options. One is the multi-line text and the other one is single line text. You can use either multi-line or single line as per your requirements. So I want to click on the multi-line. So now with the cursor the text is active and it wants that where you need to uh, write the text in your drawing. So arbitrarily I click here. So now it requires to write your desired text. So I want to write the some text. So I write the doors are assigned with letter B. So now I want to adjust this text. It is of larger size. So I will select and will reduce the text size from here to home. So the size of the text has been reduced and you can change its size and color. Once you select through this window, text editor will open, and these are the different tools uh, that are associated with the text. So you can change the style of the text size, and these are the different to make it bold or italic or underline. So depends on your requirements, and as per your desire you can change the uh, text properties. So you can change the color, you can change the layer. So these are the different options available to play with the text that you want to write in your drawing. So we came back to the tools. So from here you can write any type of text in your drawing. And the next one is the dimension in the annotation category of tools that are available in the home tab. Through this dimension you can provide the and you can show the dimension of an object or line or any other thing. So for example, we have to draw a circle and show the dimension of the to show the radius in terms of dimension. So now I don't know how much is the size of this circle. So I have to apply to see the size of this circle by through the dimension. So it has a diameter of 55.9529, and if I want to know about the radius, so it has a radius of 27.9764. And so through this you can uh, apply the dimensions to your drawing. And here also you can change the dimensions, the properties of the dimension. This is the arrow, the dimension, this is the line, the dim line, the extended line. So you can change by going to the annotate, and here you can change the go to the modify. Now we are working with the dimension style that we have named as D1. So we have to modify if we want to generate another dimension style. We will click on new. If we modify the current uh, dimension style, so we will click on the modify. So now this window will open, and through this there are different options which are available to play with the dimensions, dimension line, and the text in the dimension, the different lines associated with the dimensions. So here in the line, these are the baseline spacing. Here the extend beyond dim lines. So you can change these numbers as per your requirements. And then this is the symbols and arrows. Here in the symbol and arrows you can change the arrowheads. You can use your desired head for the arrow in the dimension. So from here you can say these are the different samples available. In the next one is the close pillow. So here you can also change the head by using the close pillow. And this is the third one is the leader. Here you can change the leader line head, and this is the size of the arrow. So I want to make it to, you can see that here the size of the arrow. Here this is the arrow size. Now we want to make it larger, so we'll go to here, we'll go to the modify of the symbol and arrows. From 2 we will increase it to 6, and now you can see when we apply it, so it will change. So now the size has been change from 2 to 6. Now you can see the size of the arrowhead is being increased. So through this you can apply the dimensions to the drawing. Here you can also change in modify. You can change the uh, center line, center marks. These are the different options which are used to change the dimensions, lines, and the others different things that are associated with the dimension line that may need to be applied as per the requirements. And here you can play with the text in the dimensions. This is the size of the text, is the height. You can change the size of the text. Here now I want to change the size from this to a bigger size, so I will go to modify, will click on the text. From 2 to I want to make it 4. So now you can see this size, and once I apply the changes, so now you can see the size has been increased. So through this you can play with the dimensions lines to make changes as per your requirement. So these are the options to play with the text associated with the dimensions, and here you can change the and put arrows the text depending on your requirements. These are the units in the dimension you can change. Now it is by default it is decimal, but you can change it to engineering, architecture, scientific, fractional, Windows desktop. You can change as per your requirements. This is the alternate units you can change. These are the tolerances. So depending on the requirements you can play with these dimensions. So now we have to go back to our tools that we are discussing. After the text and dimension, this is the another options in the dimensions which you can use. This is the linear, this is the aligned, like this. If we have a line which is inclined and we are going to apply the dimension, through this we can only apply the line that would be horizontal. But in case of this align, we can apply the this line which will be aligned with this line. So this is the difference between these two. The drop down, this is the linear, this is the align, and this is the angle. So to apply this, let explain with the help of example. This is one line, this is another, and now we want to show we want to know that how much the angle between these two lines. So we will click on this dimension and this angle dimension, angular, and we'll click on this line and then we'll click on this. So this is 46 degree. The angle between these two lines is 46 degree. And another one is arc length, or radius length, or diameter, ordinate. These are the different options. Depending on the requirements you can apply to know about the dimensions. The next one is the leader line. Through the leader you can we have to apply to know about the dia of this. So through leader line we can show that the diameter of this circle. So let's apply the dimension that we have saved as this one, d1. So this is the d1. So here you can see that the dimension, so through this d1 we have to apply the dimensions to the leader. So you can also change the dimension for this leader line. And so now we proceed to the next. Through leader you can assign that how much is the dia or any other line specifically by an arrow. These are the different add leader, remove leader. So I want to remove the leader. So through this you can add or remove the leader. So through this you can remove the leader. And the next tools that are available in the annotation is the table. So now first we have to clear the workspace. Now by table you can arrange your data in tabulated form and want to show in table in the drawing, so you can click on the table. So here it requires that how much will be the columns in the table. So I want that there should be 6 columns and number of rows should be 8. This is the column width, this is the row width. So then we'll click on OK. So now with the cursor the table is moving. It means that it requires to specify the location for the table to be pasted. So I click here. So it requires to provide the name as a title to the table. So I am going to name it as table 1 and then click on OK, means enter. So now this has been a table which is generated, which contains of 6 columns and 8 rows. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 6 columns and 8 rows. And also you can write in each cell that which is 1, the another one is 2, and also you can change the size of your text in the table. So from here you can change the size of your text. So here we have to click 1 and then enter. You can see that the size has been changed and increased from this small to this larger. So through this you can play with the tables. So this was all about the table, how to add and change the different. Also you can add or remove any column or row when you generate your table. After generating the table, you can also change the number of rows and columns depending on your requirements. So these was all tools which were associated with the annotations in the home tab. Now we proceed to the layers, and layers are playing a very important role in drawings. Layer is actually in practical, if I understood you, that a layer is like a transparent page. So on that, if you have drawn anything, so it will also be seen on the below. So if there is any other drawing that has been plotted on the page which is below the one, so you can see all the drawings in the different pages because the pages are transparent. So by if I tell you the layers in simple way, it is like a transparent page. And we'll discuss now in detail about the layers, how to add and change the different uh, tools associated with the layers. So if you want to add a layer, so we'll click on the layer properties, and through this a window will open. Here these are the different options available to play with the layers. So by clicking on this, you are adding a new layer. So you have to name is the, let me name it as wall. So this has been a new layer which is created, and we named it as wall. And these are the different options which are associated with each layer. You can, through this you can change the different properties of the layers. So we want to add another layer by clicking here, and we'll name as doors. And we'll click OK. Then we'll add a new layer and name is windows. So we have, till now we have added three layers. That one we name as doors, the another one is windows, and another one we have named as walls. So now we have to close this window, and will here these three layers will appear. This is the door, walls, and windows. So by clicking on the layer in which we want to work, so now we want to work in the layer of wall. So we'll click on this. So now we are working on the wall. So if we want to change this color, so we can change the color of the this layer. In this layer we can change the color. So we want to give a red color to the wall, so we click on red, will OK. So now the color has been changed of this layer. So now we want to lock or unlock our layer. So through this lock icon we can lock or unlock our desired layer. The next options, the tools to play with the layer is the freeze or thaw in all viewframes. Through this you can freeze or unfreeze your layer. The next one is the turn a layer on or off. Through this you can turn off or can turn on. So now I want to turn off, so it will ask to go to another. So this is now, this layer has been turned up, and if we click on this, so you will not see the wall that we have drawn just before, because the layer has been turned up. So now we want to open, so we will click here and we'll click on again. So now it is turned on, so the wall has been now appeared in the layer. So this is the freeze. To freeze or unfreeze means it would not be selecting, or you can modify by if you freeze the layer. So now you want to freeze, so it will, so now first we will go to the another layer, and in the previous we will make it freeze. So now the layer is this has been disappeared. Now the layer is being disappear, and the frozen layer, so the frozen layer is not seen on the workspace. So if you freeze or unfreeze, if you want to freeze or unfreeze your layer, you can use this icon for the freeze or thaw. And the next one is the lock. In the lock option in the layer, you can lock your layer. So I want to go to the layer of walls and want to make it lock. So now it has been locked. Now you cannot select, means select or delete. So if I want to delete it, will never be deleted, because it has been locked. So these are the different general options or tools that are used while working in layer. So lock, unlock, freeze, and turn off or turn on your layer. So these are the different options associated with the layer. And as I said earlier, that layers plays a very important role in drawings. So these are the different tools associated with the layers. Through this you can change the properties of the layers. This is the on off, this is the isolate, this is the freeze, this is the lock, and here you can make current layer as you want, and here you can turn all layers on, or from here you can unisolate, from here you can thaw all layers, and here you can unlock, and here you can match layers. So these are the different options, the tools available to play with the layers. So now we proceed to the next one. So I want to delete this what we have drawn previously. So next, now we proceed to the next tool, that is the different sub tools available in the block category. In the block you can make a set of object to be as a block. So if there are a set of objects or only one object, you can make it as a group, means that will act as a single object. and you can play by changing the different properties of groups. So now to explain it with the help of example, we have to draw different objects. This is a circle, this is a polyline, and this is a line, and this is the arc. So now I want to make it as a group. So I will select and will click on create group. So now we have to, here we can name it. So I want to name is G1. So the name given to this is G1. So these are the different other options associated with the block definition is a group. So these are the different. So now we click on OK. So the block definition has changed. Do you want to reduce it? No. So redefine it. Now these are the different objects like circle, arc, line, polyline. Now if I click on only one, so all was going to select. So now it acts as a single object, as a group. So now if we want to insert a group, so we will click, this is a group, so we will click on insert, we will click on this G1. Now in the command line it requires to specify insertion point. So by default I click, this is the insertion point, and then enter. So here insert, click on here. So these are the different these are the this is the group as a block that we have inserted just now. This is the one and this is the second one. If we want to click another, so we'll click here. So this is being pasted here. Inserted means inserted here. So these are the different options available in the block. And here you can insert, and the sub option insert recent block, insert the favorite blocks, the blocks from libraries, and this is the options through which you can create a group. And here is the block editor. Yeah, this is the block letter, and this is the, there are sub options in the drop down menu is the single or multiple. So through this you can create a block of using different objects, and you can also change the properties of a block by clicking on the block, and here you can change the different tools that are associated with the block. So it is a separate menu for the block editor. As you can see, there are a lot of tools, and there are sub tools available in the drop down menus. All are associated with the block editors, and blocks plays an important role in the drawings. Once you create, you can easily copy and paste to your desired location. So blocks are playing a very important role in a drawing. And so till now we have discussed the different tools available in the annotation category of the home tab, the layer in the layers category of the home tab, and the block category of the home tab. So if you have any question in these tools, you can ask in the comment section. I am discussing each and every tools in details and its functions. So if you have any confusion, you can ask in the comment section. And these the remaining tools of the home tab will be discussed in the next video. So thank you for watching.